So the story I'm about to tell you, it's a very horrible one. And then this woman, her name is Joanna Dennehy. She will never get out of prison. She will never, because she's jailed for life. As a matter of fact, she has become the third most wanted woman in the UK, and then the third woman to be jailed for life in the UK that will never get out of prison, and then the third woman that have committed one of the worst horrible crime in the UK. This story, it's very, very pathetic. And of course, I'm doing this because of most people who are always saying, I want to date OYIBO. I want to date OYIBO. I'm not saying you should not date OYIBO, but I mean, some of them are actually very good, but you need to realize that some of them, they get sick, and you might just be a victim. Because in this woman's case, she was only targeting men. She was only targeting men. She is known as one of the most high-profile killers in the UK, and then they used to call her a ditch killer because she was always dumping her victims in a ditch. Like when she buy you, she go carry you, put you for ditch very close to her house. And the way that she used to kill, like she targets the carotid artery here on the neck and then the chest, because most of her victims, she stabbed them on the chest and stabbed them here. So let's go into the story. Now, at 15, she got into a relationship with a guy called John Treno. Treno, yeah. That guy was 17 years old when they started their relationship. And then, of course, at 17, she got pregnant. Now, after she had the baby, according to John, she started drinking, started smoking, her behavior changed. And then they were asking John, was she like this before? And John was like, no, she was never drinking, she was never smoking. They just couldn't understand why she suddenly started drinking and smoking. And then she started cheating. And it's not just that she's cheating and hiding it. She will come back to explain to the partner, John, how she slept with a guy in a graveyard. How she went down somewhere to have, sleep with someone. You can imagine cheating and coming back to tell your partner. So this John, she once told John that one day she had sex with someone at the graveyard, and then they made the guy to be punching her, and then kept on shouting, harder. If you are the one, can you imagine your partner coming to tell you this story? So the guy got tired. I think they had 2 kids or something. The guy got tired and left with the kids. Now this woman now packed her property, moved to Petersburg to go and meet her first victim. After she went to Petersburg, was his name? Her flatmate called Lucas Skabuski. I cannot pronounce the name correctly, So Lucas, she made her believe that they were in a relationship, and then he went to the girl's room where she spied the guy. And then not just that, he also spied another person, John Chapman. And again, the landlord of the flat where she lived, his name is Calvin Lee. She also spied that one. Now, when she spied the first person, Lucas, she called a 14-year-old girl because she carried the body, put it in one ditch. Called a 14-year-old girl to tell her, look, to see what she has done. And then when she spied the second person, what was his name? John Chapman. She also said to somebody, oh, I've done it again. But anyway, she couldn't. She also spied the landlord. So she will lure you. You will think that you people are in a relationship. You will think that you are going to have fun. Meanwhile, she will spy you. You see why you need to be very careful. Now, the story didn't end there. Please, in case you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe. This is where I break things down, tell you stories that happen around the world, and then break things down. I cannot do it in other apps because of want of time. So please make sure you subscribe and always turn your notification button so that whenever I post a video, you will see it. So let's continue. This is where the thing now gets crazy. Now, she recruited 2 men. He got one very hefty man that helped her bury all of these people inside the ditch, very close to her home in Petersburg. And then one day again, she was just driving. They were just driving, and then she said that she's bored. Do you know what it means for her to be bored? That she needs to buy another person. She needs to kill another person. Like she dey buy for fun, for living. If she doesn't do it, she's not going to be happy. And then that man that she recruited pointed to her. There was one man, a dog walker, somebody that was just walking his dog, walking and, She just stepped out of the car, moved to the man, stabbed the man from the back. Stabbed another person too. 2 people who luckily survived, and those ones did not die. So after that, that was how her picture started circulating. You know, they are now arrested her. When they arrested her, she didn't even feel any remorse. She said, attempted murder, it could be worse. I could be fat, I could be ugly, I could be this. That was just the only thing that she was saying. Anyway, the thing is that she's been jailed for life, and she's not going to get out of prison until she dies. So if you are watching this thing, please be very careful out there. Some of these people might be having psychosis, schizophrenia. I'm not saying she is having it. I'm just saying a lot of people are moving mad these days. You need to be very careful when you are going out with someone, when you are trying to date someone, because that might just be your end. Right, so we say rest in peace to the people that she buy, and then please, parents, watch your children, train them to be good people so that they will not come out to become a menace in the society. I'll see you in the next edition. Baka